Well, good evening, internets. It's me, DP Knudten, with another edition of BOOKWARD BOUND, my 301-day journey from I should really do this to done. And when I say to done, what am I talking about? I'm talking about the creation and self-publishing of a brand new book called NONFICTION BRAND, Discover, Craft, and Communicate the completely true, completely you brand you already are. Yep, that's what I'm writing about, and I'm doing it every single night by coming live via live stream video on YouTube Live, Facebook Live, and Twitch, where I work on this book, as I have since Friday, March 5th of 2020. And that means it's been 200 days. Yay! So celebrate this. 200 consecutive days working on this book, with the exception of 2 days where I was deathly ill with Lyme disease, of all things. Can you believe that? I can't, but yeah, it happened. But anyway, I have done consecutive live streams for all those days so that I can finish this book by January 1st, 2021. Or to be more precise, I want to upload the press-ready PDF files to Amazon's Kindle Direct Publishing on January 1st, 2021, by having it worked on and finished by December 31st of 2020. How am I going to get that done? Well, frankly, my friends, I'm going to get it done with your help. You're the peer pressure that makes sure that I actually come down here and work on this thing, even though I don't necessarily feel like it. Every night, because of your peer pressure, I've come down here to work on the book at least about 20 minutes to half an hour, sometimes 45 minutes to an hour, just to keep the book moving forward in one way or another. So what do I mean, moving forward? Well, some nights I write, some nights I edit, some nights I design, some nights I mind map and outline the book. Well, tonight I am working in Scrivener, which you see before you, an application that a lot of book writers actually use to write books, not create Word documents, but actually write books. And you can see right here, the main window, that is where I am actually working on writing the book. Over here on the side, these are the sections or chapters of the book. And you can drag and drop these things around as you will, which is really helpful for a book writer. But tonight, I think what I'm going to do is keep writing in this section called What is Your Flagship? Now, to make sure, enthralling, why is that misspelled? The enthralling. Sorry. And it's not one L, is it? Enthralling has one L? Oh, let's look up the old dictionary. I guess it does. Enthralling. No, it has two L's. It says so right there. See? Enthralling. Yeah, once again, I'm smarter than spell check. So what do you know? Anyway, so I'm going to read this last paragraph so I can kind of get into the rhythm of what I was writing last night and continue writing. So bear with me as I read aloud, because I want to get the rhythm, I want to get the pacing, and I want to make it as vocal a read as possible. And also look for any obstacles or things I stub my toe on verbally, because that's a great indication that what you've written actually doesn't read very well. If you can read it clean, meaning you don't have any stumbles or hums or this, that, anything like that, you are probably writing some darn good copy. So let's see where I am right here. What I'm really asking is, for you, where does it all start? The written word, the beautiful photo, an enthralling podcast, an educational video. I got to make that an educational video. Some combination of all the above, created and posted at the same time. Well, I certainly hope not. As a proponent of the fewer better doctrine, see earlier in the book, I truly believe focusing on the one best for your voice channel is far more effective than throwing a bunch of par-cooked spaghetti at the wall to see what sticks. That said, just because you started on your best channel doesn't mean it ends there. Let me introduce you to what I call the Content Cascade. A big believer in credit where credit is due. I have to give massive props to Jay Bear for introducing me to this concept via one of his great podcasts. One of his great podcasts. All of which I highly recommend. He shared the fact that the way he maximizes the value of anything he puts up online is to repurpose it mercilessly. His content, he starts with video content that is then transcribed, edited, and cleaned up to become a full-length blog post, which is then sliced and diced into any number of smaller subparts, optimized for for a handful of social media channels. That's really smart. So much so, I thought I'd give it a catchy name and a pretty graphic to illustrate it. illustrate it for those preferring graphic, for those who learn best, better visually, and anyone who can benefit from the synergy to be had when word and picture unite to tell a fuller story. Okay, so now I got to open Keynote, or actually look up Content Cascade. This is a nice thing that you can do with macOS if you do a search. Content Cascade. I want to look up the Keynote. Show and Finder. Creativity on Cue. Let's look that up. I'm opening up an Apple Keynote, which is Apple's version of PowerPoint. Much better to use, much easier to use, much more comfortable to use. And here's the Content Cascade concept illustrated. Doom, doom, doom. I think I'm going to see what this looks like. So if I grab this as this and drag it over in here, I can size it down. Scale image, we're going to shut this down by, let's call it 750. Okay. Why is it not getting smaller? Scale image. 50. Let's go to 300, 350. And I actually am going to have to make this black and white. So where is it? No, that's not it. 2, 3, and show. Actually, I'm going to duplicate that. Get this out here. Get rid of that. View. Inspector format. I want the opacity on the photo to drop down. I think I might want to add an arrow. Except I want to be able to, I need a curved arrow. I wonder if they have a curved arrow in here. Yeah, it's not going to give me a curved arrow, is it? these a little bit. I'm doing my old wink or squint my eyes. Video. All right, so take that. And all right, so we'll do this like that. I'm gonna grab this right about there to about there. File, save as. Where'd it go? Where'd you go? Hold on. Why didn't it save? Let's try it one more time. I want to save as a picture. NFB. Where's book graphics? There we go. Content Cascade screenshot PNG. And now you can go to Content Cascade tools, adjust color. I need to lose the saturation to make it grayscale. I need to up the contrast. Like that. I need to file, save as. PNG. Let's go to best quality. JPEG. And make sure to label it grayscale. Or GS for grayscale. Save. Okay. So now I can go in here, delete that. Grab the grayscale version. Drag it in. And do a resize scale. So let's call it 500 to make it half the size. Ooh, that's still pretty big. 350. Okay. Yeah, tell for a little further story. Basically, it's a workflow that goes YouTube video to blog transcribed blog post to the gram post to linked in article Facebook post, actually Instagram, Twitter post. One piece of content with any number of downstream variations. Sub re-edits, remixes, and purpose posts to wherever your audience is. And again, don't get hung up on the specific apps involved, comma, period. Focus on the first principle. Mediums, they serve. Video, audio, written, word, still, image, et al. I might redo this because it makes sense, more sense to do. To do it like this. And also, let's make that black. shadow. And we can make that a nice gray. Yeah, we'll leave it that gray. And let's do I just want to save this dang thing. Oh, I hate this thing. Try it again. 4. Plug this in here, but actually pull it right back out again because I want to get rid of that and get rid of that. Content Cascade GS or RGB. Open this up. Tools color. Where's the color bar? There we go. Get rid of saturation. Pump up the contrast a little. And there we go. Do a save. Oops. Save. And now do save as. Save it as a JPEG at the highest quality. And hopefully that worked out okay. Oh, I just saved the dark one. The grayscale on top of the colored. Oh well. $350. Well, we can probably make that 400. Okay. YouTube transcribe blog post, LinkedIn article. Twitter post. I had, what was that blog post? I know I wrote about it. Oh. My website's all screwed up and I don't know what's going on, but I need to fix that. But for now, we're okay. But I think I'm going to... I'm trying to find this blog post. Search. There we go. That's what it was. I wrote this in 2017. I'm just going to grab all this junk and start a new page. Now I'll need to go through this and clean it up a lot. No. An Apple first was an industry wide cry of rage from the post-production industry. There was a universal cry of rage from visitors in the video post-production industry. It's all about all right, so I'm going to give this a yellow flag because I need to really go through it with fine-tooth comb. But I didn't write about it in the book, did I? I got to make sure I didn't previously write about that master. Oh, it is in the other book. Damn it. Move to trash. And what section was I writing in? Content Cascade. What the heck? Everything I just wrote, where did it go? Where did you go? Do not tell me that went away. I am going to be cheesed off. Let's look for Cascade. There we go. There. Thank you. So actually I need to get rid of this. Move to trash. And again, don't get hung up on that. Okay. All right, so I probably should stop before I damage this any further, because I almost lost the page somewhere, somehow, or messed up something in here. Don't know why that happened. Hold on. I don't know. All right. Okay. When the universe is conspiring against you and kind of messing things up, like making your Facebook live drop early and then you almost lose a page because of bad cut and paste, I think it's probably pretty much telling me that I'm done for tonight. So I'm actually going to hang it up for the evening. But that's okay, because I've still got 102 days left to go on the creation of this book. So I'm doing okay. Could I be farther along? Maybe. But I'm still moving forward thanks to your help. So thanks once again for helping me on my journey, my 301-day Bookward Bound journey on getting this book actually done by January 1st, 2021. That's it for me tonight. I'm going to say goodnight, and I'll see you tomorrow. But until then, theme music, take us on out.